Welcome to TelehealthFX Talk. Today we're diving into Sermorelin, one of the most interesting peptide therapies in the wellness space right now, and a key part of the TelehealthFX platform. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that one of the biggest concerns with GLP-1 weight loss is losing muscle along with the fat. We covered that in detail in episode 2. Sermorelin is one of the clinical tools being used to address that problem, and today we're going to explain exactly what it is, how it differs from HGH, what the evidence actually supports, and why it pairs so well with GLP-1 medications. If you want to explore a comprehensive program that includes Sermorelin alongside semaglutide and tirzepatide, visit TelehealthFX.com. That's TelehealthFX.com.
So let's start with the basics. Sermorelin is a synthetic analog of something called growth hormone-releasing hormone, or GHRH. Now, your body naturally produces GHRH in the hypothalamus, and its job is to signal the pituitary gland to produce and release growth hormone. Sermorelin mimics that natural signal. It tells your pituitary gland, hey, make more growth hormone. The key word here is natural. Sermorelin doesn't inject growth hormone into your body. It stimulates your body to produce more of its own.
And that distinction matters enormously, because the alternative, synthetic HGH, works completely differently. With synthetic HGH, you're injecting manufactured growth hormone directly into your bloodstream. That bypasses your pituitary gland entirely. It bypasses your body's natural feedback loops. And when you flood your system with external growth hormone, your body can actually reduce its own production over time because it detects that levels are already high. Sermorelin does the opposite. It works upstream through your body's natural signaling pathway and preserves the pulsatile, wave-like pattern of growth hormone release that mimics what your body does naturally.
This difference in mechanism also translates to a difference in side effects. Synthetic HGH is associated with higher risk of joint pain, fluid retention, insulin resistance, and carpal tunnel syndrome. Sermorelin has a much milder side effect profile. The most common issues are injection site reactions like redness or mild irritation, occasional headache, and flushing. It's generally well tolerated because it's working with your body's own regulatory systems, not against them.
Now, why does growth hormone matter in the context of weight loss? Starting in your 30s, your body's natural growth hormone production begins to decline. This is sometimes called somatopause. By middle age, your GH levels may be significantly lower than they were in your 20s. This decline is associated with decreased muscle mass, increased body fat, especially around the midsection, reduced energy, poorer sleep quality, and slower recovery from physical activity.
And when you layer GLP-1 medication on top of that age-related decline, you have a potential problem. GLP-1 medications create a caloric deficit, which drives weight loss. But as we discussed in episode 2, some of that weight loss can come from lean muscle mass if you're not actively protecting it. This is where Sermorelin enters the picture. By supporting your body's natural growth hormone production, Sermorelin may help preserve lean muscle mass during the weight loss process. Growth hormone plays a role in protein synthesis, tissue repair, and fat metabolism. Supporting GH levels during a caloric deficit can help shift the composition of weight loss more toward fat and less toward muscle.
Let me walk through the reported benefits honestly, because I want to set expectations properly. For body composition, some research suggests Sermorelin can help improve lean muscle mass and support fat metabolism through increased GH and IGF-1 levels, but the results in clinical studies are modest and variable. This is not a dramatic body transformation tool on its own. It works best when paired with resistance training, adequate protein intake, and proper nutrition.
For recovery and performance, growth hormone plays a natural role in tissue repair. Patients on Sermorelin often report faster recovery from workouts and improved exercise capacity over time. For sleep quality, growth hormone release is linked to deep, slow-wave sleep. Some patients report sleeping more deeply and waking more refreshed. And for energy, patients commonly report improved energy levels over weeks, likely related to better sleep, improved body composition, and hormonal optimization.
Now, here's the important honesty section that we always do on the show. Sermorelin is not FDA approved for anti-aging, weight loss, or general wellness in adults. Its current use for these purposes is off-label, managed through compounding pharmacies and specialized clinics. The clinical evidence for anti-aging claims specifically is not robust. While Sermorelin can successfully increase GH and IGF-1 levels, we cannot definitively say this translates to reversing the aging process in healthy adults. Long-term safety data for off-label is limited, and it's not appropriate for everyone. It's contraindicated with certain conditions like pituitary tumors. This is why medical supervision and proper blood work, including IGF-1 monitoring, is essential.
But here's where it genuinely makes clinical sense. When you combine Sermorelin with a GLP-1 weight loss program, you're addressing two sides of the body composition equation simultaneously. GLP-1 handles the appetite suppression, the metabolic improvement, and the caloric deficit that drives weight loss. Sermorelin supports the preservation of lean muscle mass during that deficit. NAD+, which we covered in episode 14, supports the cellular energy and recovery infrastructure underneath both. And resistance training, which we covered in episode 8, provides the mechanical stimulus that signals your body to keep building and maintaining muscle. It's a four-part system. GLP-1 plus Sermorelin plus NAD+, plus exercise equals fat loss with muscle preservation.
And this is exactly what makes TelehealthFX's comprehensive platform so valuable. They don't just prescribe one medication and send you on your way. They offer semaglutide, tirzepatide, Sermorelin, NAD+ therapy, and berberine, all under the guidance of licensed clinicians who evaluate which combination is right for you. 24-hour provider review, one-on-one onboarding that covers your complete health picture, transparent pricing with no hidden membership fees, 2-day UPS shipping, licensed in all 50 states. Visit TelehealthFX.com. That's TelehealthFX.com.
The bottom line is this. Sermorelin isn't a miracle drug. It's not going to make you look 25 again. But when used properly under clinical supervision as part of a comprehensive program that includes GLP-1, resistance training, and nutrition, it's a meaningful tool for preserving the lean mass that determines your metabolic health long after the weight comes off.
If you're interested in exploring whether Sermorelin is right for your weight loss and body composition goals, visit TelehealthFX.com. That's TelehealthFX.com. Take the free qualification quiz, talk to a real provider, build the complete plan. That's TelehealthFX.com.
And as always, everything on TelehealthFX Talk is for educational purposes only. This is not medical advice. Sermorelin is a prescription medication and is not FDA approved for aging or weight loss. Always consult your healthcare provider and ensure proper monitoring while using any peptide therapy. Individual results vary.
Thanks for listening. If you know someone who's worried about losing muscle on their GLP-1 journey, send them this episode. We'll see you next time on TelehealthFX Talk.